Well, one of the perks of cleaning out the garage is that just every so often you come up with something like this.
Ooh.
Some sort of homebrew from days past. It's not Grolsch, that's for sure. So, step one, always bring it outside because there could be some bottle condition involved. And let's see. Because, whoa!
Oh!
Yep. I've had worse ones. And, it's a lovely...
Oh, it looks like a beer.
It's a lovely brown something. I don't know. I think I know what this is. I think this is the barrel ESB.
Oh, okay. Well, you could do worse.
There's a zest on there.
Smells.
This is actually a pretty interesting
Smells a little
beer.
bit whiskey.
This one started out as a raspberry barley wine. I got a lot of fresh raspberries into the boil for a barley wine that I did, and then I aged it in a barrel for about 6 months, and it was just too sweet to drink. You couldn't even do it. So I blended it back in with ESB, and this is kind of what it turned into. And some of the acetobacter from the barrel kind of stuck around. So let's see.
Get past the head there. Oh, it's a lovely colour. That's just gorgeous.
No, it's fine.
Yeah?
Try some of that. There you go, Soren.
Raspberries.
Raspberry ESB barrel done. Wheelbarrow complete.
Yes.
I think we deserve a beer.
Sure do.
Another beer. We'll have a bought one this time. It's the Brains South Africa Smooth.
Ooh.
From down in Cardiff. Should be very nice. Or not. It's one of these...
Is it a nitro?
It's a widgety one. It's a widgety one. So...
Creamy.
Should be alright. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So what have we got? We've got a nice...
Brains, it's probably not South Africa. Brains SA Smooth, which is probably what you get down the pub.
Official ale of the WRU.
Yeah. So, good creamy head on it.
Orange. Quite orange on the colour.
Smells like a best bitter to me.
Yeah. Tiny bit of that barley sugar.
Tastes like
4%.
Tastes like a best bitter. Yeah, I think it's just a best bitter. It's one of these ones which...
I think it's a tad too cold.
Yeah, it's one of these ones that if you get on tap, kind of where it's produced, it's sort of maybe twice the beer you get once it's come all this way. But
there's actually not a lot of flavour, is there?
Well, it's not. Even if you at its best, it's not a beer that's made to have gigantic quantities of flavour. It's a beer to have a few pints of, and not really think too deeply about. But it's refreshing.
Yeah,
it's refreshing.
yeah. Well, on the quenching scale, what do you think?
I think from one being drinking red wine, and 10 being the most refreshing thing you could imagine, I think this is probably a 6, but I think we can go fresher.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say 5 to 6.
Yeah,
I mean,
5 to 6,
it's
yeah.
a beer.
It's nice.
It's not got really quenching characters other than just a beer for me. After building a wheelbarrow in the sun,
We need to go fresher. Freshception. All right.
Oh, the box of nails. Well, it's time for a beer. So I've got a Sawmill Pale Ale. Sawmill, relatively new. They're in Lee. I've never had one of their beers before, so yeah. Apparently they make beer they want to drink. So
That's a good start. It's straight into the cans too.
Yeah. Oh, they've got
No
bottles
mucking
as
around.
well. Oh, I've got to work on my nails. No, I don't like your cans very much, Sawmill. That one didn't work.
Well,
very
assume this is an anomaly.
No.
There you go. Just got to give it the right amount of angle.
Okay.
Look at that double
You got
streams.
double streams.
Have you ever had one of those mornings?
Never get the double stream. Oh well. That's looking quite fizzy.
Yeah.
It's a nice yellowy orange. Sort of like an apricot juice colour.
Yeah, a little bit cloudy, probably, certainly unfiltered, probably unpasteurised, and pale ale, so something.
I don't think it's too cloudy, I think it's pretty clear.
4.5.
pale, 4.5, yeah. Reasonably priced.
Smells right. Smells quite fresh and
Yeah,
citrusy.
it's got
actually.
a good, yeah, nice hoppy character.
Yeah, that's very nice actually.
There's a good malt body. There's a good hop. It's nice and
Yeah,
balanced.
that's definitely it's a hop driven one. But that's just very good. It's very nice and fresh. It's not overly complex.
Surprisingly fresh
fine, yeah.
hops on the nose actually. And then that's just really quaffable and good for a summer day.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
well quenching beer.
it's bigger than the 4.5 as well. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, it
pretty
really
good.
is. It's good.
That's a
Good
real
rounded
nice,
body.
real nice lighter style.
No,
So
I like
that's
that.
That's more than refreshing there. That's pretty
I'll
good.
be coming back for more of that.
I think the refreshing
For sure.
scale is up to it's gone to up to 8 for me. That one,
Yeah,
that's very
absolutely,
refreshing.
absolutely.
And doubly so because it's so nice and light. 4.5 won't do you too much harm.
Yeah.
Mm. Alrighty-o. Oh well, that's the garage just about knocked off, I think. So before we start on the lawn, I figure we'll have a pills. And what have you got there besides Campbell?
Oh, I've got a Three Boys Pills in a can from their beautiful new canning line. Yeah, this is a good classic pills in New Zealand, I think. 5.5%, so maybe a little bit higher than some.
It's full-bodied, you know. I think Three Boys
Oh.
Pills, that was actually one of the first real good ones. I think
That's an active one.
I think it might have come a little bit after Tuatara Pills, which was probably one of the first good ones, but it's certainly the one, at least in the South Island, that I remember being
That can's been
pretty
jimmied
available.
around a bit, I
Yeah.
think.
Whoa! So this one's slightly maltier. This doesn't
It is.
have the, this isn't quite so racingly hoppy, so...
Straight off the
But I
bat.
mean, that's
no.
right. Oh,
Lighting
see you later,
equipment's
lighting.
out of here.
Never
Oh,
mind,
well.
we didn't need that.
It's a lovely golden colour, much more clear than that last the Sawmill Pale that we had.
Well, they've got probably filtering, pasteurising facilities over there. They've got quite a flash plant
Yeah.
these days. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Oh, now that's crisp.
That's what you need.
That's quite an old style pilsner. That's more
Yeah.
malt than hops. The hops are really just there
It is.
to
It's going a bit sticky on my fingers.
keep it clean and keep it crisp, but the half of the sort of dryness and the crispness actually comes through from the pilsner malt and just how sort of aggressively it's been lagered. So quite old school, but I think it's a good one.
Sure.
Yeah, this one's pretty nice.
That's
I think.
lovely.
I think slightly less going on in that than the Sawmill we had, which was quite quite surprisingly hoppy and fruity. That one. This is just refreshment here. This is, you wouldn't just sit and drink it on its own. It wouldn't be interesting enough. But
It's quite juicy.
yeah, but when you've got some yard work to wash down, or you're having some nice food with it, and you just need something crisp and fresh,
Yeah.
this would be the one, because it doesn't have any complex ideas it needs to tell you about. Just gets it done. So I think maybe
Straight
just 0.5 up on the refreshometer, taking up to an 8.5. It's pretty refreshing.
That sounds good to me, yeah. That's a good one. Right, better go and get the old mower
Yeah,
out.
mower
See
out.
if it
Have to
still
move
turns.
all of this gear before it blows away. Lawn's mowed. I have the strangest urge for Steinlager. Only not really.
No,
No.
not really.
Not really.
Oh well. What I do have though is a Harringtons Rogue Hop organic pilsner. It's a lovely grassy beer. 5% organic malt and hops. It's the style of the Bohemian Pilsner. I'm not exactly sure how that differs from the standard Pilsner.
I think. Well, maybe that's.
It's,
I thought all pilsners were in the Bohemian style. I thought
it's
it was.
very pale straw.
Yeah, it's just about
Good
the
head
most.
though, very nice head. This
pale
one's been the most
one
well-behaved can so
we've
far.
gotten. Yeah, that was pretty good, despite you dropping it the other day.
Yeah.
It's
Light
clean.
on the nose.
Yeah, just very faintly, sort of faintly hoppy. That's about all. Nothing too serious. Is it just? There's just a slight sourness there on you, just at the back of the palate, just like a fresh, and a bit sour.
I don't know.
No. That's
Yeah.
that's what Rogue Hop's always tasted like to me. It's a good beer though, and it's extremely affordable.
Yeah, I think this is my go-to refreshing beer because it's
And
just an affordable good beer.
It does come in a 6-pack as well, so
Yeah, absolutely.
it's got
yeah.
that going for you.
Yeah, that's really nice. No, that's nice and refreshing.
But yeah,
after a bit of lawn mowing.
that's pretty good. I think I like the other two better. I think it's more refreshing than Brains, but I think that that Sawmill,
That one
rather remarkable
definitely
pale
took
ale,
the cake. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a great beer.
that was a huge surprise. If you can find that Sawmill Pale Ale,
They seem to be pretty prevalent now.
Yeah.
They're new, but they're popping up.
I'd really
all over the
recommend
show.
picking that one up because that was a genuine surprise. Something of that character. But
Yeah.
no, I think that was Three Boys is going to be the most refreshing for me as far as yard beers are concerned. What do you think?
I actually find this one a little more refreshing. It's just a bit lighter in the malt character. I think that malt character in the pills was a bit. It wasn't quite refreshing enough
it's
for me.
too
It was a
much.
bit
Well,
too heavy.
It's certainly refreshing on the wallet. You can say that much for
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Probably half the price of the
No
others.
guilt.
Or possibly more than that. But yeah.
I'd happily get a rigger of this and spend an afternoon with it. It'd be a good time.
Yep. But no, we got through the day. Job's done. So there you go. If you got yard work to do, don't worry. Just stay fresh with a craft beer or three. You know,
Absolutely.
that'll get you through. Just do your dump trips first. You know. That was us. Have a good one.
Stay fresh. Oh!